Yeah, just proud of our team. You know, it was a really great battle tonight. I thought Arizona played really well, and I thought we did as well. And so I like how we executed. We came out with a game plan and really executed that well. And then you're in a situation at the end of the game where you've got to step up and really execute a game-winning play. And just proud of the way this team continues to fight and learn and grow together. So excited for our growth.
On the game-winning play. Was that the plan for Schwartz to have that layup? It seemed like there was a bit of a breakdown at the end where he had like a 2 or a 3-on-1 in that final shot. Is that always the plan, or was it just whoever was open to take that last shot?
Yeah, it was a play designed, and it was supposed to end up in Hannah's hands, and then hopefully in Hannah or Lauren's there at the end with everybody trailing in. So well executed by them.
And Hannah, that game, it seemed like he was under wraps 52-45 with a couple minutes left. It seemed like at the end things were kind of slip away, and then you knocked down those 2 huge threes. The crowd erupted. I haven't heard the crowd get that loud all year.
Yeah.
So was it up to, did you feel it was up to you and Elle in those moments to kind of take over that game?
No, I didn't think it was up to anyone in particular, but it was an open shot, and my teammates were giving me confidence the whole game. They were telling me, keep shooting, keep shooting. Like, I know they believe in me, so I knew that was the right shot to take.
Both mentally and in terms of the record, how big was this win for your team?
Well, I think this is a team that's a great work ethic team. We come in, we're very process driven. I think we've done a great job of staying true to that. The goal is the process. Can we be the same every day? They come in and practice really hard and prepare well. But we also play, a competitive game. And so I think it's always great to see your growth. Sometimes you can see them in wins, and sometimes, unfortunately, it is in a loss. But this team has steadily grown all season.
So,
Okay.
it's probably a dumb question because I'm not an athlete, but in those moments when things are tied, seconds remaining, you guys have had a big lead, and now you kind of have to settle down and get it. How do you kind of keep from, I guess, letting that pressure kind of get to you and keep from panicking a little bit? How do you, pull off what you guys pull off?
Yeah, I would say just again, if you're committed to the process, we've run that play many times in practice, and we've done this over and over again against an incredible scout team. I just want to shout out our scout team because they come in and they just come in and play us really hard every day, and I think that helps us prepare. And then in that moment, we've also been working really hard just from a mindset standpoint about what we can and can't control in those moments. And I'll tell you, that huddle was a special huddle because we were able to go in and discuss what we wanted to run, what we were all confident in. Everyone was able to have a voice, and we walked out confident that that was the play. And I just want to compliment them for that. I think this team is really growing in their leadership and their understanding of what their strengths are, and it was a cool moment.
And you had 18 points there in the first half, and it seems like they focused in on you quite a bit after that. But I guess, what were you feeling when you were on that hot streak? You score 18, and what do you kind of think of what you had to do there in the second half to still kind of make a contribution?
Just my job, to be honest, focusing on the next thing and what's best for my team. Yeah.
Even today, shooting about 7 threes a game as a team. You took 30 today. And even in the first half, it was 5 of 18, but you kept at it in the second, and then finally, Stines started to knock down a couple threes there in the second half. Was it your plan today to start shooting those threes? Was there something about the Arizona defense that led you to think we're going to take a lot of threes today, or was that just kind of how the game turned out?
I think this team is a great transition team, and I think that in the preseason we showed that, or especially early in the season, and we just wanted to get back to playing the way we play. And I thought they did a tremendous job this week of preparing to play a very high-paced tempo game. Arizona brings a lot into the paint to help, and so that is the look you get a lot early in the game. And then obviously they made some changes throughout the game. So I've just thought it was tremendous that we shot ready and taking those shots, and I think we'll get better and better as the season goes on at making those decisions.
And what are you feeling? I know coming into this, Arizona had beaten Washington 7 straight times. I mean, to finally get out from underneath that and start a new streak, how does that feel for all of you?
I mean, honestly, I can't say I've given that a lot of thought because we're this is today and this is the team we're playing, and I thought the week of prep was outstanding. I was excited for this team to get on the floor and compete together. I felt like we had a confidence and a toughness to us this week that prepared us to be our best.
Talk a little bit about the forwards. You have Delia and Lauren, not the greatest best shooting nights, but in those last moments they made the plays when you had to have them. So I guess a little bit about their confidence in those moments. Like, were they affected at all by the shooting
Mhm.
performance, or were they like, you gotta lock in this moment
Yeah.
and get it done?
We actually just celebrated both kids. Delia set I think she's won 26 blocks, and obviously that last block was pretty big. And they got to celebrate her in the locker room, and then, just talk to Lauren about, it's a great senior leader not getting down about, a shot and understanding that any moment can be a big shot for us. And so I think it's just the maturity and the leadership of understanding no matter how the game has gone, we're in the present moment, and there's something that you can do to impact your team in a big way.
Just a team aspect for you guys. You had different players get hot at different times. For you guys, what was it like celebrating like a different player every segment of 5 or 8 minutes?
I mean, we all love each other so much, so it's always a lot of fun to see our teammates do well and to do well together. So it's just really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's almost more fun to celebrate someone else's shot than our own. I feel like that's how selfless we are. So it was really fun.
Any final questions? Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.